Hello guys, so today we are playing Bloodborne. This is the first game that I'm playing on my channel, and today the reason I chose this game is because this is the game I love and adore, and it was a pretty obvious choice for me to play Bloodborne as like the first game on my channel. So I wasn't able to record the face cam and the gameplay at the same time, so I already recorded the gameplay, so I'm gonna go over the gameplay and commenting my thoughts on it, and show you guys how to beat we're gonna be fighting the first two bosses of Bloodborne, and you know we're gonna be showing you how to show you some tips and tricks. I'm gonna be mostly speed running from the most of the zones. I'm not gonna go over everything since the game has been up for like almost 5 years. So yeah, I'm gonna be mostly skipping most of the stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna be showing you some of the cutscenes and the gameplays, and you guys can follow along. Alright, let's get started then. Oh yeah, this is the start of the game.
Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself?
So we need a contract, and yeah, we're not gonna be too fancy on this stuff because I'm just gonna be entering my name, and the origin I went with is like the Violent Past, because I believe that's like the best origin you could go for if you are playing for the Bloodborne for the first time. Is skill and strength based, so it's easy to go with. My personal favorite origin is to go for the blood tinge build, but we're going to this strength build because blood tinge build can be confusing for some viewers, so that's why I'm not going with the blood tinge build for my first gameplay. And this guy is talking his shit. Evil love. We are waking up somewhere. This is actually Yusufka's clinic, where we are at the moment. You can see that the wolf coming out of from a pool of blood. Let's see how it goes, plays out. Who did that? Questions now. Bloodborne is all about lore, story, and everything, so everything has a connection. Even this part has a connection to the main game. And you can see these small dudes. These are like the messengers. We're gonna be finding out more about these guys later as we progress through the game. And that voice is a very familiar voice, and you were gonna be seeing more of that lady. So we woke up at Yusufka's clinic. Is going to go straight through the door. There's going to be an enemy downstairs. We're going to be ignoring him and going straight for the lantern. Lanterns are the checkpoints in this game. And this wolf, yeah, we're ignoring this guy. follow us. We are dodging him. I thought he was gonna come down, but he isn't, so whatever, we're just gonna go about our life and get out here. Welcome to the Central Yernum. Some blood vials. Love to see it. Since he isn't following us, we're gonna grab those quicksilver bullets. It's pretty easy to dodge. Yeah, not a big deal. Yeah, we're gonna be skipping these guys. Since we don't have a weapon, we don't want to engage with anybody at the moment. Just gonna get the ladder down and get these blood vials as well and go about our life. See that screaming? That's the first boss, Cleric Beast. So we're gonna be fighting him very soon. And so you go to the hunter dreams to get your upgrades, get your weapons and stuff. So we're going straight to the hunter's dream. So we're waking up at the hunter's dream. Pretty dope place, I would say. Very relevant to the story and lore. So this is the doll. She's gonna wake up after we beat Cleric Beast. Now she's sleeping. Yeah, we are picking up our weapon, Soul Cleaver, Hunter Pistol. Soul Cleaver is the most broken weapon you can get, and Hunter Pistol is our regular pistols. It's like the best, not the best, but it's a good pistol for like beginning of the game, since you can get your parries very easily. We're going back to the first floor again, and we're going to be killing that wolf now, since he has some loots to offer. So now it's going to be really easy to kill him. See, 4 hits and he's done. And he's going to be okay. He's giving us some bloodstone shard. So those are the things that we need to upgrade our weapons. And we are going to be cleaning these guys up as well. There's few people right here as well. Why don't you die? And here you can see I was using this is the first time I'm playing Bloodborne on PS5, so I kept on and it's been a while since I played the Bloodborne, so I kept on pressing like the wrong button. You're gonna see like me using like the blood vials like the places where I don't need it, so whatever, we got used to it. And we're taking the shortcut right here. We're gonna be killing this dude. Going to be grabbing the Molotov cocktail, very useful for the first boss. So we'll mostly for the first boss you can just kill him without even like doing anything else. You can just kill him with the Molotov cocktails. And yeah, we are ignoring all of these guys because there's no point in fighting these guys. If you're playing the game for the first time around, then yeah, go ahead and kill these guys. That's fine, but yeah, I'm not going through all of these again just to record a gameplay. We're gonna be grabbing this stuff right here. Bloodstone shard, you love to see it. And here we have a giant. See if we can get a visceral, and we do get a visceral. Easy kill. Viscerals are your like the powerful attacks, but you have to stun them to get your visuals, otherwise you won't be able to get your visuals. Crows, man, they're so annoying. We got rid of all the crows, and they give us pebbles, useless nonetheless. Let's move on. We're taking another shortcut right here, and we're going to put in all of these doggos. You can see I wasn't able to hit this doggo for some reason through the cage. I tried a couple of times, but I wasn't able to for some reason. We're killing everybody here, and these guys give you like 3 echoes, so why not? And you need those echoes to upgrade your stats. Another doggo. He managed to stun me. You gotta be careful around these doggos. They can stagger you and stun you sometimes, so you know, gotta be quick to kill them. Yeah, we are going to go up here to get some cold Badu. These give you like 3 echoes. You can use them to get your echoes whenever you like. Progressing through the place, we're opening this door and killing this guy right here. There's gonna be another, he's a gunner, so don't go right in front of him, otherwise he's gonna be he's gonna be a tough guy to. He's not a tough guy, he's just like a gunner. He can shoot you. This guy, he managed to get a hit on me. We're opening up the shortcut. You can see where we are at. We are right back here where the lantern is, and we're going back to the hunter stream. So here's the thing, at first I thought like, yeah, you know, we could just go and get some upgrades, but I forgot that the doll doesn't wake up until you beat like the Cleric Beast. So we have to go back to Central Yharnam again and go and fight Cleric Beast. We're equipping our Molotov cocktail and oil urn. Oil urn mixed with Molotov cocktail does a ton of damage. And this guy is giving us a free Molotov cocktail as well, so we are going to grab it. Also, we're going to grab, every time you kill this guy right here, he gives you like 4 silver bullets. It's pretty convenient if you're in need of like, you know, bullets. Don't go and try to run up on these guys. Take it easy. Like I was just going over and run up on these guys. Also, you can be aggressive. Bloodborne, unlike other Souls game, they reward you for being aggressive, so you can get your health back. Even if they hit you, you can get your health back by hitting them back. And we're going to be ignoring these fools, not even going to be bothering with them. And this is the first pass, Cleric Beast. So you can see I had my oil urn equipped, and he's right here. And I missed the first one, so that's a shame. Second one I do hit it, and Molotov cocktail to visceral. It stuns them right. It stuns him right away. And I do get a visceral, and I keep on doing Molotov cocktail until I get him weak enough to just, you know, kill him. See, their jump can be sometimes, gotta be careful with those jumps. I do miss a Molotov cocktail. You can see like I back away because he does try to grab you to get 2 crows. He does tries to grab you, so you gotta be careful about that. And you can see like he's almost dead, almost like down just by not to touch it. And I only used like 2 blood vial to kill him. It's not even a challenge at this point. You can see if you just go up like right underneath his legs and you get to hit him. And see, he tried to grab me again and I just like, you know, dodged it all the way. You can predict when he's going to grab you, and that's the first pass. Pretty easy. He's dead. So we get the sword hunter badge, spin to win. Let's go. We're gonna be lighting up this lamp, grabbing the silver bullets right here. And here I get a little too cocky. Instead of going to the hunter's team, I decided to go and like go farther instead of like, you know, just going to the hunter's team and getting my upgrades. You could just go back to the hunter's team and those gonna be awake at the moment and you can just go and get your upgrades. These guys, yeah, don't ever bother. These guys are pretty useless to fight. Hey, if you want to fight them, go ahead, be my guest. We're getting some upgrades, materials, and we are going down here. This is the tunnel area, and these are the beasts. These guys are pretty easy to parry. You can see parry and visceral and death. Same with this guy as well. Parry, visceral, and dead. We're gonna get the goodies that they're gonna give us. You see the other guy right over there, he's kinda tricky, a little tricky to parry because he has a long pull on his hand and he has a long reach, so also he's like attack movements are kinda tricky to predict. See, I didn't get the first pistol and he has a long range, so I do get hit twice or 3 times. Yeah, I'm getting hit. You can see like, yeah. See, look at the range. As I was like trying to heal, he had a good range, but I do get the distro and yeah, he's dead now. Takes a little practice, that's all. You're gonna get it. But moving on. Dropping straight down, and here I did make a mistake. I didn't kill anybody here, and I tried to, you know, run my way through the whole place. But there's like another beast, same beast. He has a long pole, and you see, he has a big long range, and I did make a mistake, and like he just pushed me and hit me at the same time. So yeah, I do end up getting dead. But yeah, don't get too cocky, guys. But we do learn from our mistakes, and yeah, we the second time around, yeah, we do it pretty smoothly. So you can see it was a good thing that you guys can see like the doll is awake at the moment, but we're not talking to her at the moment. We just want to get back to the action and get our blood echoes back. So you can get your blood echoes back right after. Even if you are dead, you can just go back to the place, and one of the enemies, or if sometimes it's just on the floor, or sometimes it's going to be on one of the enemies, and you have to kill them, or either just grab it from the floor. Look at the dodges in between 2 of the wolves. Taking the same route. Getting back to the place. I'm ignoring these guys as well. I'm not going and killing these beasts again. This time I'm killing all these rats so that I don't get stunned by them. part of the reason is one of them might have my blood echoes, so I did wanted to kill them because of that reason. Let's go. You see, blood echoes are on the floor. I grab my blood echoes and progress to the beam. It's the same guy. Same guy with the full. He's tricky to parry, and he is a strong boy as well. He does a lot of damage. I do get my parry. You can see like he's not that, because he's supposed to be tougher than like the other guys that we face. We got some blood bars, and we're gonna get out the first hunter set. Bloodborne is all about style, so you have to get all your garbs, gloves and stuff to make it fashionable. It makes you look nice, and also it gives you good stats. So I'm taking the shortcut right here. The reason I'm going on the sides to avoid the damage, and yeah, Bloodborne has fall damage as well. So yeah, I'm avoiding fighting these guys down there because they are not worth fighting over. We're going up here to grab a Madman's Knowledge, and also to grab an item from one of the NPC that's gonna be helpful for our second boss fight. Crows, and always annoying. Right here, I thought I killed that guy, but you know, he keeps on like it. And these guys can do like a stagger damage. It's just annoying sometimes. Oh well, let's move on through. This guy right here. I wanted to get a visceral from behind, but wasn't able to get it. Can't get the parry, but we do end up getting the parry, but you know, didn't get the visceral. The game decided not to give me the visceral, so let's move on through, and you can hear the music. That's what we want, the music box.
Mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
So we got the music
It
box.
plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
So she's one of the NPC, and her dad is a hunter, and he's the second boss that we're going to be facing. His name is Father Gascoigne, and her mom went looking for him, and yeah, she didn't make out as well. And you can see the shortcut where we are at the moment. Opening up all this shortcut is always helpful in Bloodborne. We're gonna go back to the Hunter's team and get some upgrades before we fight Father Gascoigne. Always useful. Might as well kill this guy. And he gave me another Molotov cocktail. This guy's pretty useful. Going back to the hunter stream to get our upgrades. Since we are going with the skill and strength based, so we're going to be upgrading our strength and skills and vitality.
Spirit. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
I
Let
skipped
me stand
through
close.
most of the dialogues
Shut your
because I played this game over and over again, so yeah, I kinda get bored, and I don't think it's worth. Just say,
Farewell, good hunter.
alright, let's see. Before you go back to our fighting stage, we're gonna get these stuff. Old Hunter Bell and here I thought I could upgrade my weapon, but you do have to kill Father Gascoigne and get the upgrade tool first before you can upgrade your weapon. So we have to go back to the Central Yharnam and make our way to Father Gascoigne. We are back here again. We're gonna be avoiding all of these guys. Avoiding these Dagos as well. We want to fight them again. And so they do respawn every time you go to Hunter Stream. They do respawn, so it's a good way to farm your echoes if you want to, but it's not worth it killing these guys over and over again because they don't have as much blood echoes. Later on the game, we do have some places that you can go back to get some really good blood echoes. We have some rats right here. They're good at staggering me. A little clumsy of me, but it's whatever. We have the heals to spare. So we are going back to the same place where we got the ladder to get to that little girl. We're in the same place, you can see. So instead of going up, we're going to move on forward this time and avoiding all of these guys. I don't have to fight this guy, so I'm avoiding all of these guys, but I do want to kill this pig. This gives you a good amount of blood echoes, and also it gives you blood bars that you need to do. Yeah, I'm just circling around him. I want him to give me the chance to destroy him. As soon as he does that move, you can easily parry him and get your destroy. He's a chunky boy. He wasn't dead after the destroy, so we had to kill him with our sword. Not the sword, sword cleaver. So we are taking this route because there's a reason. I could have taken the other route, but I didn't, because there's gonna be a guy with the fireball. It was meant for us, but we were avoiding this fireball by facing the pig and killing these guys. You see that fireball? That was meant for us, but we avoided that by going around. If we took the other route, we would be coming up from right about that side. You see that ladder up there on the left? Yeah, that ladder would have taken us here. Activating the elevator to get the shortcut, but I never end up taking it I kind of forgot about it later in the game, and it's whatever. Just checking through what we need to get a cube for this fight. We do need to equip this tiny music box. It's really useful against him, so when you play this music box, it's going to stun him. You can do that like 3 times in the game. While you are fighting him, you can do the 3 times. But yeah, it's really useful to stun him and get some free hits. This is Father Gascoigne. As you can see him, he is like, you know, killing beast, but he is also turning into a beast. So he's just like messed up.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them.
Sooner or later. You can see his teeth, that he is turning into a beast as well. So this is the first time I'm fighting him in my gameplay. So I like taking him to like a place where there's like open space. Usually I take him right here on the stairs. It's easy to put him on the stairs. So this is the first time that I was playing, and I played really bad because like I wasn't getting my parries, I wasn't focusing on my parries. I was just trying to like bulldoze on my way through, but that was a bad choice. I do manage to get one this round, but
What's that smell?
his lines are pretty good. So this is his second phase. He does a whole lot of damage on his second phase, and it's hard to parry him on his second phase. Shows his attacks are delayed, so it's hard to predict. And he has a longer reach as well. So I'm playing the music box again to get some free hits. So his third phase is the phase that most of the time I struggle with when I'm facing him for the first time around. I always struggle fighting him on the third phase. This is his third phase, and he's going to result into the beast mode. So the reason you want to fight him in an open area, because you get stuck sometimes and you can't even move. See, you can see like as I was trying to dodge and I kind of get stuck. There was like no room behind me when I was trying to avoid him. But you know, I end up dying right here, but that's fine. We do learn from our mistake, and the second time around it's pretty smooth run. We kill him like without even using any blood vial, I believe. I was getting like parry after parry on the second round. So yeah, we're gonna run back to Father Gascoigne again. You can see why I don't fight these guys, because every time we die or like go back to Hunter's team, we have to fight them again and again. So it's just better to run past these guys. Shortcut. There was another shortcut that I could have taken, that elevator that I activated, but I kind of forgot about it. So I ended up taking the long route, but you know, oh well, what can you do? But I also did wanted to kill that pig again, because every time you kill the pig, he gives you blood vials and a good amount of blood echoes. So yeah, it's worth going over this place again. Avoiding these guys again. We're gonna go back to Piggy and kill him again. That's poison, so if you're fighting him the first time around, yeah, avoid the poison. I'm waiting for him to do the same attack that he did last time around. See? That's my window. Get the reroll and it's the let's get the blood vial and move on through to Father Gascoigne. I'm not gonna be commenting on the second time around. I just want you guys to see how to fight him and enjoy the music. The music and the atmosphere on this fight is like one of the best in my opinion. He just is such a cool boss, Father Gascoigne. One of my favorite, to be exact. I'll say he is a difficult boss fight as well. If you are fighting, if you're playing Bloodborne for the first time, yeah, this is like he is like one of those toughest boss in Bloodborne. One of the toughest boss. So Bloodborne doesn't go easy on you. So that's the second boss, or technically he is the first boss. Cleric Beast is like the the side quest. You don't have to fight him. You can just go straight up and fight Father Gascoigne. Yeah, I'm gonna let it play out and fighting Father Gascoigne the second time, spin to win. I apologize for the first time around. I always have difficulty fighting him. I mean, if you are playing Bloodborne for the first time, yeah, you're gonna have a whole lot of difficulty fighting Father Gascoigne. So it's easy to if you want to, and that's his wife, dad, and what can you do? Pretty sad story. He's like the whole story of Father Gascoigne is pretty sad. We go back here to get the lantern. That's our checkpoint. We're gonna move on through to Odin's chapel. We got the key by killing Father Gascoigne. And we're taking the ladder to go up here, and then we are going up to Cathedral World, which is going to be the main focus point of this whole game. And this is the tool that I was talking about. You do need this tool to upgrade your weapons. And this is Cathedral World, so it's almost like a main point from where you can go like everywhere. This place connects to like every single place in this game, so it's like middle of every other place that you can go. You can go every other place basically. So you can see there's like a guy right here. We can talk to him. We're going to talk to him and, you know, get his opinion.
Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good.
He's one of the NPCs. So you can talk to him and he's going to tell you about the safe place where, so as you go through the whole area, you're going to meet like NPCs that you can invite to this safe place. Cathedral, what is it, one of the safe place where you can have NPCs come around. So, you know, after talking to him, I do end up killing him because he does give you a good rune, and the runes are pretty useful, and he has a really useful rune if you're playing the game for the first time around. For the beginners, it's a pretty good rune because since it's gonna give you like 3 max bullet that you can hold. Yeah, I don't know, I don't trust him. He's pretty evil. Yeah, die. He says he just wanted to help people, but have you seen his laugh? Yeah, I don't trust him. So we lighting up this lamp and going back to Hunter Stream again and get some upgrades and call it a day. Let's see what we can get before we go and talk to the doll. You can see, like, I'm showing it to you guys what the Formless Odin, the rune that we got from that guy does. So I'm gonna be like using all of my cold blood too. These give you like free echoes. Use all of these before going to the doll and get my upgrades. So what are we going for? Vitality and endurance. Yeah, endurance is very useful. You don't want to run out of like endurance when you're fighting.
Farewell, good hunter.
Yeah, so here we are. We can upgrade our weapon. We only have 1 upgrade available to us. We need 5 shards. We have 4, unfortunately, but what can we do, guys? We have to go and grind again. So spin to win. We're gonna leave this episode right here, and I'll be seeing you guys for the next episode, and I'll try to do a face camp and the gameplay at the same time. I apologize for my first video. Not as skilled as, you know, every other YouTuber, but I'm trying to get better at it. So I apologize like for all my mistakes and stuff, but bear with me. I'll be doing much better, I promise to you guys. And thank you for watching. Zakir